Jackson. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
If this dude ever quits, bro, I'm gonna be fucking shocked, bro. I'm legitimately shocked.
Which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different.
He's already made like most of the kids our face reach.
You're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And he finds Fitzgerald. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20-yard line. A gain of 13.
Let's get it.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. Full.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down and 8. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Make 14.
From 10 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Number 31, Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about the call here. They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, they go with Mostert again. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Lucy.
Ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, a run with
Brigo.
He's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 5 yards. San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, there'll be marginal yardage against them.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And a solid run down inside.
He's brought down by...
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw again. Jackson. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And that is going to be it. Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And this will be incomplete. Jackson's pass thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that goes for a gain of... So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson will throw again. They set up the screen to Bo. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They run the counter. It's Jackson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number. Niners going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Quickly here, if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
The 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They hand it off to Mostert. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. 4 yards on
2nd down, Mostert. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Mostert.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Jackson. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20th.